Coltrane was an American jazz saxophonist. He was born in 1926 in North Carolina, and he studied music and learned various instruments in his youth. In 1945, he joined the Navy, and this was his first big experience as a performer, apparently. He joined a Navy band called the Melody Masters. But despite being very involved, he had to be billed as a guest performer to avoid complications because he was black and the band were officially a white band. However, by the time he left the Navy service in 1946, he was leading the band. He had a long career in jazz sax. He worked with names like Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk. He got into free jazz. So between 1957 and his death in 1967, he led at least 50 recording sessions and guested on many more. Hi, my name is Dan. So this is an album of jazz. I don't actually have a lot to say on this album. It's a bigger band than some. We've had a lot of the jazz albums on the list so far have been quartets and trios and stuff. And apparently this is up to 16 people at a time. There's quite a lot of brass arrangement going on. Although as I listened to it, I wasn't sure I could make all that out. It is very brassy, as you might expect, for an album that's called Africa/Jazz. It's not too way out. I wouldn't say it was experimental or even free jazz. Apparently it's modal. I don't really know what that means musically. It was generally quite upbeat. There are 3 tracks. They're quite long, especially the first. This is okay. It doesn't feel laboured, so that's all right. The second track is a version of Greensleeves, which is an unusual choice for a jazz track, but they make it work okay, I think. As I say, I've not got a lot to say. I quite enjoyed it, but I'm not an expert on jazz, so I can't really go into the depths of how they broke particular ground or the musicality of it in any way. All I can do is listen to it and say whether I like it or not. And yeah, I did a bit. What did you think? Please let me know in the comments below. That's it from me for now.